Good morning, guys. Good morning. It is Thursday, the 16th of January, and I thought I would bring you along with me on my day. So I'm just getting ready for the day. I've been downstairs, I've fed the cats, let them out, and well, 4 of them out, and then 2 of them decided to come back in. I've put a wash on. I've made myself a cup of tea out of my grease mug. I think that's because I'm wishing I was somewhere hot and warm and sunny at the moment. And I've also made myself some toast. This is soda bread with olives and rosemary, really delicious. And I've got just some cheese spread, the cheese triangle spread on top of that. And now I'm going to put my makeup on because today I've got a hospital appointment. So I thought I would do this vlog and take you along with me and have a bit of chit chat along the way. So I'm going to have a sip of my tea and a bite of my toast, because I've got Betsy, my Bengal. She sat right next to me on the window ledge, looking at my toast. So I'm just gonna get my makeup on today. Just open the window. I sit in front of the window when I'm putting my makeup on because that's the best light. So yeah, there we go. So how are you? How are you today, guys? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. I always have a towel across me when I'm putting my makeup on. I suppose it's just a habit, but also it just stops like any bits and pieces falling on me, you know, because I'm dressed. So today, guys, what are you up to? Today I am going to the hospital this morning. I've got a hospital appointment, and then after that I'm going into work. Oh, I tell you, I look awful without my makeup. My skin is so blotchy, but we're going to correct that. We're going to correct that. So I'm going to show you what I do. So I've already put on my face oil, my marine oil from Aldi, and I've put on just a little bit of the face mask. Oh, here comes the other cat, the other kitten after my toast. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put on just a little bit of this. This is a Bobbi Brown dupe. See if you can see that. It's a Bobbi Brown dupe. It's a vitamin enriched moisturising primer, and this, as you can see, is £4.50 from Primark. Love this. And Aldi's, every now and again Aldi does their Vitabase, which is also a dupe of Bobbi Brown primer. So it works as a moisturiser as well, but a really good primer. So I just like to pop this all over. So, and what the primer does, it just holds your makeup in place. Yeah, so it doesn't doesn't slip. So just a little bit of that on. I'm just gonna leave that for a few minutes. So I'm going to the hospital this morning for an appointment because I've not been very well. So today I'm going to see my lupus consultant, whereas on Tuesday I went to see the foot surgeon about foot surgery. But today it's all about my lupus. So I suffer with lupus, and if you don't know what lupus is, it's an immune disorder, an immune system disorder. Get my words right. So essentially, my immune system doesn't work properly, and for me, because you know, you can take 100 people all suffering from lupus and they all have slightly different symptoms and variations and different degrees of the condition. But for me, what happens is if I get a virus, most people would put out, their bodies put out antibodies, and those antibodies then attack the virus, and within a couple of days, they might feel under the weather, but a couple of days, the antibodies have done their job, attacked the virus is gone, and they feel better. But in my case, my immune system is defective. It's defected to the West. It doesn't work properly. So when my body has a virus, my body puts out those antibodies, but instead of attacking the virus, it attacks healthy tissue. So it attacks all my joints, and it also attacks my heart and my lungs. So, and that makes me extremely poorly, as you can imagine. So I've been diagnosed now for, oh gosh, well over 20 years with lupus. But I've always suffered with the symptoms of lupus. It's just not been diagnosed. For years. As a child, I was diagnosed with juvenile arthritis. So I'm going to put my now I will just say, guys, I'm not a professional makeup artist. This is just me, a 58-year-old woman, throwing on her face for the day. This is just what I do. So if you want some tips and you want to learn how to put your makeup on, don't learn from me. Yeah, just I'm just showing you what I do, but I'm no way a professional. Okay, so I'm just like, this is how I put my face on. So I've got my mirror here as well, so if you see me looking down, I'll be looking in the mirror. So I'm just buffing this because I like to do this, because it just, with this white powder, translucent powder, it just soaks up all the oil, takes the oiliness off the skin. Only needs a tiny little bit. Okay, so yeah, so that's how the condition affects me. It attacks healthy tissue, and in the past it's had some really serious side effects with my heart and my lungs, but more commonly it affects my joints. So what I'm doing now, I'm putting on my Laura Geller. This is my Bright and Balanced foundation, and this is the colour Deep. Now, when I did my last makeup, when I showed you how I put my makeup on last time, somebody left a comment and said that a liquid foundation would give me much better coverage, and I totally do agree. Liquid foundation would give me so much more coverage, but I just find that I don't like the feel of the liquid foundation. I do have some, maybe I just need to go back and try different ones, but I don't like the feel. But this is just so light, and when I wear this, it just feels like I haven't got any makeup on. But yeah, I will try because it's a fair comment. I think if I'm going out somewhere, I think that's when I will try or use liquid foundation. But for today, going up the hospital, I mean, this is fine. So I'll just literally buff that in, and it just balances out the skin tone. You can start to see it's making a little bit of a difference. Okay, so I'm just moving my toast again because Cat's after it. Come down, Bob. You want to say hello to the people? Just say hello. Come on. Oh, she's not happy. She doesn't like being picked up. So yeah, so that's all on. So let me get back to my story. So yeah, that's how lupus affects me. And for some people, it might just affect their skin, or you know, their energy levels, all sorts of things. But for me, one of the key things that it does, apart from my heart and my lungs, is my joints. And every now and again I have a flare-up, and it's really strange because different things can cause a flare-up. So the key thing is, for me, is environmental factors. So I'm just putting on my blusher. I've had this blusher for ages. It's a sleek blusher. for me, environmental factors really affect me. So the sun, believe it or not, if I am exposed to too much sunshine, that can trigger an awful flare. I mean, a really bad flare. And it's not even so much the sunshine, it's the sun rays. So when we have really sunny weather, or even like today, it's quite damp and it's cold, but the sun is out. Even on days like that, I have to be really careful and make sure I cover up, because those rays can trigger a flare for me. And then the damp and the cold triggers my arthritis, and can also trigger my lupus. So I'm just using this on top. This one's from Poundland. This is a Poundland blusher. It's a duo, and I just swirl across both of them, and what it does, just gives a little bit of highlight on the cheeks, just a little bit, like so. So I've been really poorly, and a couple of weeks ago my body felt like it was in a car crash. I don't know if you've ever been in a car crash and you've suffered with whiplash. That's how my body felt, right from my neck, right across my shoulders, down my back, the whole of my hands, my wrists, my knees, my hips, my ankles, my toes. Every joint in my body was inflamed. Oh my, do you know what? I'm using, like, this is a pressed powder, but this is a deep one. And what I do, I use it to contour. So I just use it just to contour, because there you go. You can see it's, you know, it's deep. It's going to give me that contour, because my face is looking really puffy today. Really puffy. I am feeling really tired, but I am feeling under the weather as well. So that's probably why my face looks a little bit, feels a bit puffy. Yeah, looks a bit puffy. So, yeah, so, and I'd like to just put a dab there. And there, can you see straight away it's giving me dimples? Can you see? Just by doing that, and where my natural dimples my dimples look a lot deeper. So there we go. That's my little tongue. And then what I like to do, just take a little bit and put down the side of my nose, just to give my nose a little bit of shaping and definition. There we go. So that, just use that little trick, I think just makes a big difference for me. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of highlighter on. So yeah, my body felt like I was in a car crash. So I rang my lupus secretary, and she got me a next day appointment with the lupus nurse. She ordered for me to go and get some bloods, and I did that, and they booked me this appointment today to see the consultant, because they need to, now that they have my blood result, they'll be able to tell what's going on. They'll be able to know whether the ANA, which is the anti-nuclear antibodies, which is a marker for my lupus, whether that's what that's doing. They also ordered some inflammatory markers as well. So I don't understand this, guys, and I'm not going to pretend to. So they'll be able to know what's going on with my bloods, via my bloods, as to know what's going on, and if I was having a lupus flare, and then also how to treat it. So whilst a lot of that inflammation has gone down, I still have a little bit left, so they're going to sort me out. So going to see them. And then also my shoulder, on my days, my shoulder's really bad, and I can't lift my, I'll show you, I can't lift my arm. That's as far as I can lift my arm without pain, whereas in this one I can lift it up here. Can't lift it, and I can't raise my arm like that with this one. It's just too painful. It's too painful. So you know, I have very limited mobility in my arm. So and then I told you the other week that I fell over in the high street, yeah, when I was going to Poundland, when I was going to Lidl, and as I put my arm out to break the fall, I think I've damaged my shoulder even more. There's a lot of wear and tear in the shoulder, and I used to suffer with frozen shoulder. So I'm going to get them to have a look at that for me today. So I'm just putting on my eyeshadow. This one is from Primark. It's berry. It's a berry colour. It's £2.50. It's got some beautiful colours in here. Beautiful. But the only one that I tend to use at the moment is this one, which I'm using now, and this one to highlight. So I'm just going to quickly put this on. As I say, guys, this is just my everyday look. So nothing fancy. Nothing fancy at all. And it's just really quick. If I was going out somewhere, I would probably, well, I would definitely spend a bit more time. I'm going to use this one now just to highlight. I would spend a bit more time and maybe use a few different colours. And then I'd just like to go in the corner, like so. And there we go, job done. And that's as much as I use on a day-to-day basis. And then I'm just going to brush my eyebrows up. Like that, just give them a quick brush. I'm getting really warm, so what I'd like to do when I feel really warm and starting to glow, I like to put a bit of a setting spray on. There we go, just spray it and let it fall on my face, and that just, one, it helps to set my makeup, but also it cools me down a little bit as well. So then I'm going to go, whilst my face is cooling, I know, it sounds really weird. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take my hair mascara. Okay, it's a hair mascara. This is called Vital Hair Mascara. And I'll just get it from any hair care shop. And literally, it's like mascara on a big brush. But it's got a formulation suited for hair. So guys, don't put this on your eyelashes. And don't put the one on your eyelashes on your hair. Different formulations, but it works the same way. And what I like to do is, where I've got my greys are starting to appear on the front, I literally just brush them back with this. And it just literally takes, can you see, it's just deepened the colour. And that's it. That's what I do. Okay. My face is still a bit glowy, so I'm going to put my lipstick on. In fact, I'm going to have another bite. And a sip or two. Dry the lips. Use my pencil. This pencil is from Primark. £1, yeah. So my lips are still a bit moist, so I'm just going to get my brush. There's nothing wrong with the brush. Just damp that over, just to lift off any excess moisture. I'm just going to line my lips. So just taking it all the way. And then what I like to do with this colour, I like just to fill it in. There you go. I've got a matte look. And sometimes I haven't got it up here. I've got one downstairs in my bag. I'll just put then like a neutral lipstick over this. Yeah, works. It works. So yeah, so I'm off to the hospital this morning. I have to say, you know, I can't fault my lupus team. I can't fault them. In fact, my diabetic team as well. Do you know what? I know that like a lot of people have complaints about the NHS here in the UK, but honestly, personally, I can't fault them. Honestly, I can't, because the level of care that I have received from the NHS has been fantastic. And I say that because if it wasn't for them, I would not be here today. I would not be here. When at the height of my lupus illness, okay, my doctor sent me up to the hospital, And once they identified what was wrong with me, the consultant said, had I left it another couple of days, I would have had a massive heart attack. I'd have been dead. And at the time I had a 10-year-old son. I was a single parent, and he would have been alone. He would have been on his own without his mum. So I have the highest respect for the NHS and the care that they have given me since has been outstanding. And I know that, like, not everybody had that experience, and not everybody can say that, and everybody's experience is different. But for what I have received, you know, I cannot fault them. They've been superb, absolutely been superb. So and yeah, and really quick as well, really quick, because when I really was the other week, when I just was tearing my hair out, I was in so much pain, it was unreal. And I had a phone number to speak to the lupus nurse, to the secretary, and she booked me an appointment the very next day to speak to the nurse. And then the nurse booked me in for some bloods, which was, I had to call up, and I got an appointment the very next day to get my bloods done. And then they booked me the first appointment with a consultant, which is today. And I think that's probably like 4 or 5 weeks away. But I know that I've got the phone number. So in the meantime, if I'd taken a really bad turn, I could have called the secretary. She would have got me back in. You know, absolutely superb. So yeah. So I'm going to put my liquid eyeliner on. Got it, my brush. This was from Poundland. Do you know what? This was £1 in Poundland, and honestly, I'm super impressed with it. Super impressed. And I'm gonna stock up on more of those next time I get there. So what I do, it requires a technique to get it right. So what I do is I just pull the corner of my eyes like this, and then I just go in very slowly on the bottom line. So I'm looking in my mirror as I do this. So I need to I'll dip this camera. There we go. I'll dip the camera so you can see. That's because I've got to get close. And then as I get to the end, I'll just flick it up like that. There you go. So it's not perfect because I'm too far away from the mirror. There you go. Just go in and do an extra, and there you go. There you go. So I'm going to do the next eye because we want to be even. So I'm just going to go in. Sometimes I start from the outer edge as well. You can do that. And then just flick up. There you go. Oh, there you can see that's so much better there. Yeah. There you go. And then I'll let that dry off for a minute. And then I'll do the... Let me just adjust the camera back up so you can see me. There you go. And then I'm going to go with my black pencil. This is from Avon. Oh my God, I love these from Avon. Last time I bought them, I think I bought about 20. I bought loads in one go. These are the best eyeliners. Seriously, I've tried the Primark eyeliners. They were great at first, but then they were too soft and they smudge. These are the best. They're £6, but if you look out for the offers, they do them for £3. Works out at £3 each, or sometimes you do 2 for £6 or something like that. But yeah, look out for the offers. Brilliant. So with this, I'm going to do the underside. So I'll just get into the waterline. Waterline on both. like so. And then, so that's the black. And then what I'm going to do, oh, I've got a soft brown. Got a soft brown, you can see there, that's brown. That's black, that's brown. So, and then what I like to do is just go under the eye. So, it's it. There you go. And that gives it just a softer look. Because see, that's soft and that's hard. That's a harsh line. That's harsh. So this is nice and soft. Well, I think so. I think so. So I'm going to just do the same. There you go. So it just softens it a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to have another bite of my toast. This, honestly guys, this sourdough bread is so good. It's so good. This is from Tesco's, and if you've seen my other video about my afternoon tea, I'll share that a bit more about that with you. And then I'm going to go in with my blue. Oh my god, I love this blue. This blue, also from this blue is also from Avon. It's the Glimmer Stick. Their blues are stunning. They do a dark navy blue, which is really nice. Then they do this one, which is Fearless Sapphire, but they do, or they used to do, an azure blue. Oh my days, that azure blue, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I haven't seen it for a while, so I keep looking out for it. I'm at the end of this, so I do need to top up. Can you see? That's all I've got left, so I need to top up. So then what I'm going to do is just go in on the top. Now that my liquid liner is dried, I'm just going to go in right from the corner, do a quick line. There you go. See? Sometimes I will use this green, or sometimes the copper, or sometimes I'll just go in with black. But I don't ever leave my eye, the top lid looking like that. I think it just looks too bare. I always like to go over. If I don't want a colour, I'll just go over with the black. Or sometimes I use the plum as well. That's why I like getting those different colours from, or even the brown. You know, but sometimes if I just want a base, like a black look, I just go over the top with the black. But I never leave it just like that, never. It's just doesn't do anything for my eye. So today I'm just going in the blue, so I'm just going straight from the corner. And I like just to do, not a thick line, just a nice thin line. So what that liquid liner has done is just given the definition to the top lid, and then going over with my colour. So there we go. See, I'm coming together. I'm coming together now. Yeah, it looks so scary. You can see. Here's this one. Oh, this is Bello. This is Bello on my bed watching me. So I'm going to have another swig of my tea, because I'm going to have to get going in a minute. And then what I like to do next is just go over. So that's about it. That's my face done. Got my dimples there. So what I like to do, just go over, just blow off, tap off, and just dust my face. Yeah, just dust it. And that's just going to get rid of any excess oils, give me a nice matte look. And it just helps to set my makeup. And then I'm gonna just go over once more with my setting spray. Oh, that feels so nice. This feels so lovely. Just putting all these away now, and then I'm gonna put my mascara on. Yeah, so this one is a Wonderlash. This was from Aldi. Aldi, you need to bring back those Benefit dupes. Oh my god, Aldi does the best Benefit dupes. I love Benefit mascara, the Bad Gal, all of those. They do 3 and they're all stunning. I like the one with a finer brush. And Aldi used to do a dupe. So Benefits, their mascara is like 30 quid. But Aldi did a dupe and it was $6.99, and I used to buy a load. I haven't seen them for ages and I'm out of it. So yes, I've got this this one, so I'm just going to put it on. And the way I like to put my mascara on is I put my mirror like that, so I put it flat, and then I'm looking down into the mirror, and then I'm just flicking upwards. Okay, and then I just take, I don't wear a lot of mascara, but I do like it, and then I just go in on the top and curl it. Can't really see the difference there, but there is a difference. And then the same with the other eye. Just look into it, into the mirror, so that way I get the underside. And then my hair's all over the place. And then I'm just gonna, on the top, just pull. Well, I'm not pulling, I'm just letting the brush do the work. And it's what it's doing, it's separating and lifting like that. And sometimes if I want to be really fancy, I just dip my brush in the pot, and then I literally just take it horizontally and just literally coat the edges. Just coat the edges of my lashes. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, my lashes look thicker and longer. And then I'm just going to go in on the underside, on the lower lashes, literally just dragging it along. And there we go. That's me done. That's my face done for the day. I look a little bit better than when I started, don't you agree? Just a little bit. Oh, I tell you, that's why you guys are so lucky, because I tell you, nobody sees me outside of this house without this face on. Oh my days. Nobody. Always have my face on, always. And is it vanity? Maybe it is, but it's also confidence. You see, this little bag of makeup gives me confidence to face the world. Yeah, it does. And you do whatever makes you feel confident. I'm going to put some perfume on now. Oh my, one day, guys, I'll show you my collection of perfumes. Honestly, I've got a drawer just absolutely full. And the first one that I've just put my hands on is this one. This is Cardinal Red. I love the bottle. I love the simplicity of the bottle. Again, guess where this is from? Aldi. This was $4.99 back in the summer, and it's called Cardinal Red. And guess what, guys? It's a dupe. It's a dupe of Elizabeth Arden Red Door. I love Red Door. Back in the day, that was my everyday staple perfume, Red Door. Absolutely love it. And wherever I go, I would always get people commenting and asking what perfume I was wearing. Oh, so when I discovered this in Aldi, the only thing is that, you know, with Aldi, when it's gone, it's gone. It's not like, you know, a stock item. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, yeah, going home with me, mate. Coming home with me. So I've literally just picked the first thing up. First one out of the drawer. Oh, it smells gorgeous. And it does smell like Elizabeth Arden Red Door, but just not as strong. And that's the thing with the dupes. They smell very, very similar, but just not as strong. And that's why you're paying £6.99 for this as opposed to 60 quid. Yeah, but no, it's all good. So yeah, and sometimes what I also like to do is just layer it. So the next one, I'm literally just pulling one out. This one, again, this was from Aldi. It's Luxe. And this, I've nearly finished this. There's only, I don't know if you can see, there's only that tiny little bit left in the bottom. But this I bought about 2 years ago from, again, Lidl. And this is a dupe of Issey Miyake. Yeah, oh, it's lovely. And I love to layer my perfumes as well. I've got loads. I haven't got time to show you. Oh, no, I haven't got time. Okay, let me just quickly show you. So, Issey Miyake dupe, Red Door dupe. I've got, this was from Poundland. Oh, this one was from Poundland, Pure Elegance. Not sure what that's a dupe of, but that smells really. This one, again, this is Floral Love. And this is another dupe from Aldi. And this is Flower Bomb. And is it Marc Jacobs Flower Bomb? This is the Real McCoy. This is Joy from Dior. That's the perfume, the real perfume, Joy. This was given to me as a gift. And it's lovely. It's very heavy. It's, yeah, very heavy. So yeah, I got those. I don't wear those very often because they're a bit heavy for me. I like floral fragrances. This is Forever Adore. Again, floral dupe. I bought this at Christmas. This is a dupe of J'adore. Oh my god. Again, J'adore was a perfume I used to wear. It's Christian Dior J'adore. This smells so good. Oh, it's lovely, very light, beautiful. Oh, this was one Peach Bouquet from from Primark. This is lovely, lovely summer fragrance. Passion, again, another dupe from Aldi, and this is Obsession. This is an Obsession dupe. Again, a little bit heavier, more for evening and night. Then I've got this Roberta Cavalli. Haven't even opened that. Then I've got this Aurora Gold. Somebody gave me this. This is an Ann Summers perfume. Got this one, Radiant Majesty. I bought at Christmas. This is, I haven't even taken it out of the box. This is a dupe of, I think this is Prada. I think this is a Prada dupe. Yeah, I'm sure this is a Prada dupe. I've got my Beyonce Heat. Love that, but a bit heavy sometimes. So I haven't worn this for ages because it's a little bit heavy. But if I'm like going on a really nice evening out, I will put a bit of that on. Then these two I bought again at Christmas. These were £2.99 from Aldi. This is Prism. This is a dupe of, oh god, is it Vulgari? I can't remember, but this is a dupe. When I did my dupe video, I did tell you what it is. I'll have to try and find out and put it down for you. And then this is is this the Vulgari? But this is Empress, and this is also a dupe. I haven't even taken these out of the box because I've got so many perfumes. So, and you know, a girl can only wear one or two at the same time. So yeah, there you go. That's my oh, and this one's Je Suis Belle. Je Suis Belle. This is Chanel Mademoiselle. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So you know, as I say, they're dupes. They're not going to be as heavy and intense as the original, but you're getting that this fragrance of it, the smell of it, and it is lighter. So, which is beautiful. £6.99 these were. So when these tend to come out at Christmas, and then at Mother's Day, and then maybe sometimes they might bring bits and pieces throughout the year. But I always look out for them and pick them up because for me, beautiful value, really, really good value. So yeah, I've got loads. I've got loads, absolutely loads. So anyway, guys, that's the first part of this vlog. I'm gonna put my shoes on and I'm gonna jump in the car, get to the hospital, and I'll chat to you a bit later. So I've just left the hospital I was there for absolutely ages. Saw my consultant, and she was very, very thorough. It's the first time I'm seeing this consultant because my previous consultant has left. So this is a new consultant that I'm seeing for the first time, but it was excellent. It was really, really good. Yeah, she really listened to what I had to say, and then referred me to get some more tests done. So she's confirmed a diagnosis in my hands. So yeah, it's official. It's official. I'm falling apart. Yeah, absolutely falling apart. So you've got a confirmed diagnosis, which I kind of knew, but and it's osteoarthritis. I had it in some of my fingers, but now she's saying it's in all of my fingers, the whole of my hand. So she then ordered an x-ray. So I had to go and get that done whilst at the hospital, and then she ordered a new set of bloods. So I had to go and get that done, and because she wants to do a comparison from the bloods that I had a few weeks ago, and yeah, and also test a few things, because I was saying I'm feeling really tired, and it's probably my iron is low. So she's going to test for that, and she did pick up that my vitamin D level is quite low. So I need to start taking my vitamin D again, which is not unusual, because I think a lot of people in the UK, you know, need to take vitamin D, because we just don't see the sun often enough in this country. So, you know, having low vitamin D levels is not that unusual. But yeah, mine is quite on the low side, she said, so I need to start taking that. So yeah, just another tablet on top of the loads of medication that I take already. And then she has ordered a scan of my shoulder because of the lack of movement and the pain that I get in my shoulder. And then also booked me in to see the surgeon. She said it's likely I won't need surgery on my shoulder, but she's going to just refer me anyway, so that they could, you know, have a good look to see what's going on in my shoulder. And I know what it is. It's wear and tear. It's wear and tear. And she did agree it's wear and tear, but she said I might have damaged the ligaments in my shoulder when I fell. So yeah, just as a precaution, she's booked me in for an ultrasound scan, and also to see the surgeon. So yeah, it's been a very, very, very long morning, and I feel absolutely exhausted, you know, because you got to sit and wait, you know, it's the waiting around. Yeah, it's the waiting around. I had to wait quite a long time to see my lupus consultant, and then a long time to have my x-ray done, and even longer for my bloods. But do you know what, I'm not complaining, because at least I got them done and I've got the care that I need. So yeah, so so I'm just on my way home. I'm gonna have a little bit of lunch, and then I'm gonna make it back into the office this afternoon. I really don't feel like going into the office. I just feel so exhausted. But yeah, I think I need, I mean, my employees have been so good with me, so supportive. I just feel that I should go in, although I really just feel like yeah, just exhausted. So yeah, just driving back home now, and yeah, see how we go. It's an absolutely beautiful day. The sun is shining. It's a little bit damp, and a little bit nippy, but it's beautiful. There's beautiful blue skies here, beautiful blue skies, and it's sunny. It's lovely. So I will turn the camera around in a moment and you'll be able to see. So I'm back from the hospital, just got in, and I'm exhausted. Really does take it out of me when I get off the hospital. It's a bit of a drive as well for me. So yeah, it's all take its toll. So I've made myself a nice cup of tea in my me time mug. So I'm just sitting here, and I'm gonna drink that. And then I've just made a little snack. I've got some cream crackers. I love a cream cracker. So I've got cream cracker with a little bit of Philadelphia cheese, with a little bit of ham and a cucumber slice on top. I don't normally have ham, but I bought this the other day when I did my afternoon tea because I didn't want to go for the salmon, so I just thought I'd use it up. So yeah, so I'm gonna have got 3 of these as well, so I'm just gonna have these with my cup of tea, and yeah, and then I'm gonna have to take myself into work this afternoon. So I'm going to sit back, relax, and I'll speak to you a bit later. Hi guys, so it's the end of a very long day. I'm absolutely exhausted. So this afternoon I had to do my work, had to get to work. So but as soon as I'd finished, that was it. I was in the bath and just relaxing. I ended up falling asleep after my bath. Well, I didn't fall asleep in the bath, but when I got out the bath, and all in my pajamas, I ended up falling asleep, and not long woke up, just had something to eat, got a cuppa here, and I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna call my mate, have a little chat with her. Not a long one though tonight. Sometimes when we get talking, we can be talking for 2-3 hours, but I'm just going to give her a quick call, check in on her, and then I'm going to settle down, watch a little bit of my soaps. I need to catch up on Corrie and Emmerdale, and then that's it. Head down, and I'm out for the count for another day. So guys, this is a bit of a vlog. It was my first real proper spend the day with me, see what I do vlog, and I hope I know I was at the hospital, but I hope you found it of some interest. Yeah, let me know if you'd like me to do more vlogs, and you can just get a bit of an insight into my life, because in 2025 this is the year that I'm documenting my life. So yeah, I'm documenting it for me and my grandchildren. So yeah, feel free to come along on the journey. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. And if I'm doing anything interesting, I will vlog it and bring you along. So feel free to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. Drop a comment and give this video a like.
Okay, guys, I'll see you soon. Good night. Good night.